Hey girl, how are you?
Well, hey, I am good. Fancy meeting you again here.
I know, right? I mean, we just keep meeting at this table.
It's a great table to be at. I'm super excited about day three, Heather. How about you?
I am too because it brings all the pieces that you've been working on over the last two sessions together. And it really makes it understandable as to why you need the hello and the signal sentence, right? So we're just so excited you guys are here that you've stuck it out. If you stuck it out this far, congratulations. You're on your final piece of the brand foundation blueprint. This is part three, and we're just so grateful that you're here with us.
So let's just dive in a little bit as to what has really happened. So you have day number one, or you have part one and you have part two. And this is the third part to the three-part series that Heather and I are unveiling to you all about your visibility. If you're not visible to your prospect, you're not going to be able to call them in. So day one or part one was all about your signature sentence. Part two was your hello so that you could welcome them in a little bit further into your house. And today is all about your front door. I love it. So when you put all three pieces together, Heather, this is really making you visible. It's
Yep.
making you have that impact that you want to
Yep.
have when people come to your profile so that they don't pass you by, but they come on inside. So
Absolutely.
I hope you're all ready for this. This is going to be amazing. So buckle up because here we go.
Because here we go. All right. So let's give me just a second to get us adjusted here on this little screen. All right. So today we are designing our front door. This is, you guys, your front door, just so you know, we'll just say this right out the gate. It ties everything together.
Uh,
Um, is your Facebook profile banner, your pin post, wherever it is, it's going to look a little bit different. But this is really the main key identifier on your social channels that brings in that visibility foundation. It ties it all together for you. You've been building the parts and pieces of this, what we call the invisible funnel for Facebook.
mhm.
I'm sure you've heard the lingo out there. And so, but this funnel is like the most crucial funnel to have in place when you're in social media because it tells people who you are, who you serve, and how you serve them.
Yay, all
Are
comes
we,
together.
are we seeing a pattern here, guys?
Kind of.
Your brand should greet people before they even ever say a word to you, right? And that's what this front door design is for, is to actually create that hello to the world when you're not in the room.
Right.
And brands that can speak with this level of power and magnitude, you guys, move mountains. Okay? All the best of the best use these methodologies for their brand's visibility. So we're excited to bring it to you in our way and in our language. So you can design that front door for your business. All right. So your banker is working when you're not. Okay. I want you to think about your front door like a silent salesperson for you. When someone lands on your profile, here we go again, coming back to these core foundational pieces, who you help, what you do, why it matters, and the most crucial piece, the next, what they do next, right? So we've been talking about the who you help, what you do, and why it matters. But really that what you do next is the most crucial piece of this entire funnel, you guys. It
Right.
is what moves people from that lurker just hanging out in the background to being leaned in and saying, how do I book a chat? How do I find out more? Where's the offer? What can I do next? So like they're ready. They're from lurkers to buyers, right? So let's do just a little bit of a gut check right now. If you were to look at your Facebook profile or your Instagram profile, TikTok, LinkedIn, whichever social you're using, or any of them, would someone know who you are, what you do, why it matters, or what they should do next? would they immediately know how to work with you? I want you to put that in the chat and be honest about it, you guys. Transparency is key around here. So be honest. And it's okay if you don't have these pieces in place, because by the end of today, that's all going to change. So Heather, why don't we talk to them about what we're supposed to do with our front doors, or what our front doors are supposed to do?
All right, let's go in this. So welcome to the front door of what your door needs to do. I love this. Okay, so what is this all about? Well, you know, when we're inviting people, Heather, into our home, we want to make them feel comfortable and we want to make them feel warm and secure, just in our home, in my home, and in your home. So it's the
Yeah.
same thing, everybody, on your profile. This is so incredible. So number one, let's go through this. Identifying you. So who you are and what space you operate in. So what kind of an aura are you emitting? Like what kind of a community are you building? What kind of a community are you fostering right here so that other people have that attraction factor and they want to be with you in that room, that there's no questions asked. So then what happens is your front door needs to be able to tell the problem you solve. No question about it, Heather. Like, we don't need to be hiding. We should be upfront and really clear with our prospects as to, okay, I've come to the front door. It's either sounds welcoming or it feels welcoming or it feels cold and it feels like it's chaos or it's confusion, as Heather and I
Absolutely.
like to use these words. So does your front door tell and share in your tone, Heather, right?
Right.
What and who you are and what you do, what
Yeah.
problems you solve, what is the solutions that you offer? Go
Right.
ahead. Mhm.
Yeah. You want to clarify who you really help and how you help them, you guys. If this is
Right.
not clear, you're leading them nowhere. They're up here at the top of your funnel. They're like, hey, how are you? But they're not like, hey, I want to buy. Like, tell me more, right? You want them to have that lean in factor. We
Yes,
talked
really
about
quick.
that yesterday. That
Yeah.
lean in, right? So if we're clear on who we are helping, we're automatically creating that rapport and that lean in. And that should lead them through that lean in to the next step, right? That lean in is crucial. We want that everywhere we go, because that means people are curious. That means people are not just sitting there like, should I buy from her? What do I
Right.
do? Where do I
Maybe.
go? What do I do? Like, no, they're like, oh, I'm ready. Like, I need to know more. Tell me more, right? You want that level of curiosity.
Yeah.
And that next step is going to be a powerful one, because it's going to call them into something. And we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. So, another quick question for you. What are you primarily promoting right now? Right?
Yeah.
This is just a little check-in. Are you promoting a product? Are you promoting a service?
Yeah.
A digital offer? Are you a brand affiliate for a company? Or do you have a business opportunity for someone? No matter what that is, I want you to go ahead and drop that in the box, and your messaging has to match that lane. It has to speak to those people.
Right. So if we're going to talk about what Heather just said, your messaging needs to match that so that you are calling in the person for your product, for your digital, for your affiliate, or for your business opportunity. Now, you may have a variety. They're probably thinking, okay, I got a little bit of both. We understand that. But it's not that you're calling in 7 billion people. You're calling in that person that we dialed back in day number one, part number one here, that who is the ideal person for your product, your digital offer, your affiliate brand, or your business opportunity. So
Right.
really be specific here. So just sit with this and let this stew a little bit. Where are you in this process? Like, who are you really?
Yeah,
Great.
absolutely. And so your front door elements, let's talk about this. The front door elements are super important to you guys, because these are what build the front door on your profile, right? So your profile is your social presence. It's your social front door. It's your big hello to the world. It's your call into your next. It's the top of your funnel, and Heather loves funnel language, right?
I
And
love
we don't
funnel
want
language.
people spinning at the top of our funnel. We want them moving into the funnel to the cash register. We don't want them at hello forever. We want to
No.
lead them down into the cash register. So, in order to start moving them in this first piece, in this first hello to the cash register moment, you want to have your profile. You want to have your your profile picture, your cover photo, your bio, your pin post. We've been building into these over the last few days. That signal sentence broken down to even more concise sentence is your bio, you guys. You've got 130 characters to do that in.
Yeah.
And that hello should lead them to your freebie. Okay. So it should be a quick little blurb because they've got the big blurb up on your profile with your signal sentence, but then a quick little, hey, grab my free resource for the 7 pillars of visibility here and a little link. But you only have 130 characters to do it in. So you got to be precise,
Precise.
simple, and clear, right? So that, and then you've got your pinned post, which is your craft, your signature hello, right? That's going to be the powerful, potent hello that tells them who you are, what you do, how you serve, and what's their, who you're for, who you're not for, and what they do next, right? And how they connect with you. That
Mhm.
invite, and I'm gonna let Heather talk about call to action because this is one of her favorites.
Ooh, thanks, girl. Okay, so once we've done what Heather said, they're coming in and you've got them curious. Now what? Or even at that, at your Facebook banner, Heather, and then they read the intro and then they read the pin post. There's a lot of information there, and it's really juicy and it's really good and it's very definitive. If you've been looking at part one and part two, now comes this is where you really want your prospect to lead in. This is the CTA, that call to action, that next step. Where would you like to lead your prospect to? Not saying that they're going to buy, but to raise the bar, to raise the curiosity, to give yourself a chance of survival, of them joining your membership, reading your book, coming into a program, joining your community, working with you, looking at what you're doing, taking that. It's basically, Heather, it's that next little step that you're nudging them, that you're pulling them towards you with your banner, with your pinned post, and with your intro. So follow me here for more tips on blank, blank, fill in the blank. DM me if you'd like to have a coffee chat. Click here for best price. Whatever your offer looks like, please make sure that you have a CTA that is aligned, clear. It's not messy. The language is what they use so that they feel compelled to come with you.
Absolutely. And those
Great.
CTAs should not just be buy, 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 buy.
No,
CTAs look
absolutely not.
different. They just need to lead to a next step.
That's
Whether
right.
that next step is your freebie, your offer, your community, whatever that looks like, you just want to make sure that it's not always buy my stuff, right? Because they don't know you yet. They don't like you yet. They don't fully trust you yet. They're just getting acquainted to you. So you can't expect them to just buy right out the gate. So common messy problems. We see this everywhere with Facebook banners because most people were taught to make a collage with a motivational quote or
Ah,
saying on it or a scrapbook image of your family, which really leads nobody anywhere. It's a nice billboard. Cool. Hey, hi, nice to meet you. Have a nice day. Swipe. Really? Like, but we want to create that signal sentence
yeah.
to be there, right? Because that clears up the noise. And we don't want copycat tactics, you guys. You're not a Xerox machine. And we've talked about this before. You're not a Xerox machine. You are not a copy of another individual. You are uniquely you and need to show up uniquely you in your voice, your tone, your style. You also don't want messy images. You don't want outdated images, okay? You want to make sure that they are new images of you in the present now. Unless you're showing a before and after transformation that explains your journey and is related to that signal sentence, it needs to be an image of you now, not a fake persona of you, a real image of you, because it's easy with AI to develop
So easy.
fake persona images of self. So we also want to make sure we don't have too much text. We don't want a bunch of text all over the banner. We don't want it over stylized. We want it clean, simple, clear, and readable. Okay. And you don't want it to be a random inspirational quote. You want it to be your signal sentence because we're leading people somewhere.
Right.
And then have a clear brand identity. Most people don't have a clear brand identity in place. You want to make sure you have your brand identity in place, and that's your logo. Okay. Your
Yes.
logo should be on the left side of your
Yeah.
signal sentence. And
Mhm.
then on the right side should be a clear identity marker of you. I
Love
think I
that.
might have overlapped a little bit here.
That's
Oops.
okay.
So let's talk about what a strong signal is for this front door, Heather.
Okay, let's do this. So we want to be clear, we want to be crisp, but we also want to be strong because you want to be that magnet. You want to become the hunted. You want people to see you and say, okay, this really raises the curiosity. I'm really interested. They don't want to go buy. They want to stay here so that they buy. So what does this all mean? So really the strong front doors, and we're going to reiterate this again, because yes, we did in one, yes, we did in two, and that's how important it is to you. Number one is who you help. Okay, so really, really figure in, zone in, your zone of genius, of course. Who is it that you know you can help, you want to help? Is that incredible, ideal person that is going to really sit with you long term, that you can actually lead them from where they are to where they want to go? What transformation you provide? What is the solution? What is that marker? What is that special something that you offer that nobody else offers quite the way you do? That's your unique value proposition. That's the transformation that you offer. And then number three is what someone should do next, which is your CTA. Lead them, guide them, nudge them in the direction that you would like to nudge them towards, because you are here, you're as the bridge. So you're taking them from where they are currently, you're meeting them where they are to where they really want to go for a better day tomorrow. So your brand should feel like a clear road forward, not a maze. It's not hazy. We're out of the fog, Heather. Heather and I have talked about the fog, that no more fog. We're
The
coming
fog is
into a
lifted.
clear path. A clear path forward is what we're designing,
Yeah.
and you need to design a clear path forward for your person as well.
Because listen, guys, if you're not clear on this path forward, you're leading people back to that merry-go-round that we so lovingly talk about, that ideas, thoughts, opinions merry-go-round. And you
Yeah.
leave them spinning and getting sick to their stomach, and they're like, Mommy, get me off the ride, right? They want to go home. So we want to be not leading people here where they're just spinning in a circle over and over again. We want to lead them to that path and that true north compass.
Mm-hmm.
So your front door score, this is a design of your front door currently. We want to do a little bit of an evaluation with you, right? So I really want you to think about your front door right now. Maybe it is messy. Maybe it's all over the place. Again, we're not here to shame. We're just here to educate,
Judge.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if it is, that's fine. We're going to clean it up. We're going to get it clear. We're going to make it a presentable front door so that it does lead your client from that proverbial spinning hello to your cash register, right? So
That's right.
that clear message, that cover message with your signal sentence, we need that clear. It's got to be in place. Who am I? Who do I help? How do I help them? Your bio, that's your little bit of your identity. Do people know who you help, right? And then your offer, the direction, that next, that you're leading them to, that has to be clear. And then Heather's favorite.
All right, where are we going now? How do I work with you? How do I find out about the product, the service, the offer, that incredible offer that I saw out there? Tell me how to get there. Your
So,
CTA.
yes. So score yourself from 0 to 3 in each category and drop your score in the comments for us so we can just get an idea of where you are. This helps us help you, right?
Right.
This helps us help you identify where your hangups might be
Hmm.
in this overall process. So there's a little bit of evaluation here, and just be honest. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to lead you to clearing that up. We're going to help you get there.
Heather, we've had so many breakthroughs right at this point. I
Oh
mean,
my
let's just be
gosh, have we
honest.
ever?
Right? This has been so pivotal when they've gone through one, gone through two, and then you look at these markers and you
Yeah,
say, okay, this I understand. This is a little bit hazy, right? And
right.
this, okay, I need a little bit more clarity on. And yeah, I know I have an offer, but this, when it all comes together, Heather, we've had some great aha
Oh
moments.
my gosh. I mean, we've had people that have just exponentially grown their businesses from
But
zero
this,
to, 500 and personal volume for their business. We've had people get really clear on their identity and start stepping into their voice and their tone and their
yeah,
style. We've
yeah,
we've had people that have been stuck for years getting unstuck and into their zone and into their place,
so
moving
awesome.
mountains. The reason we drive these three markers home is they're the most important piece of your brand, and you will have to iterate them and speak them and say them 20 ways this Sunday, all day, every day.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
we have to be so set in our signal sentence before you can even come back to designing this front door, you guys. That signal sentence has to be crafted. It has to be in place. And if you find yourself stuck, Heather and I do have a clarity session you can book and come in, and we will sit down with you and help you walk away with that brand signal sentence. Okay. So now you've probably scored yourself. So thank you for your honesty, and just know that it gets better from here.
Oh, right. I love it.
So, um, oh, we already ran through this. It's so fast, you
A little
guys.
bit.
Um,
That's okay. But
yeah,
this is really the path, so you can follow this. And Heather was just talking about that. So we did go into this, Heather. Yes.
yeah. It's really the pathway to your next level, right? So if you guys are feeling stuck in this journey, you've completed your blueprint after this session. If you're still stuck on your signal sentence, or maybe you're stuck in your signature hello, please book a session with us so that we can sit down with you and help you craft that out so you can move to the next. Because, guys, we're moving fast and furious in this lane, okay? We're not staying here forever, but we wanted to give you these foundational blueprints of brand so that you could move forward and get off the merry-go-round of all the thoughts, ideas, opinions, and voices that have led you to this point, to that merry-go-round and kept you there. We don't want to keep you here in this same circle for 5, 10, 15 years, months, weeks. We want to move you now. Like, we want to move you to your best self now. So that requires action. This is why we developed the
What?
Porchlight.
This is why we developed the Porchlight. Oh my goodness, Heather. It's just been a labor of love. And
Oh my
Heather
God.
and I have been working methodically every day, night and day, long hours, lots of coffee, with lots of tears and laughter
Yeah.
because we wouldn't be, we're humans. So we have all of those emotions. And trust us, we are emotionally dialed in with this incredible project.
Oh
We,
yeah.
because we know what the industry was, is, and how it operates today, and we come from that industry, we wanted to create a community where like-minded women come together, where they can be seen, felt, heard, and understood and valued, where they can come and they're not going to be where it's a room of collaboration versus competition. That's exactly what's happening in our Porchlight membership. So we have designed this membership for you so that we can get you off of that merry-go-round from where you are to where you want to go with a clear, definitive pathway, as Heather in Heather's lingo, from where you are to where you want to go with that light. That's why we called it the porch light. Um, so Heather, it's just been a labor of love, right?
Oh my gosh, it's been such a beautiful journey, you guys. Heather and I were
Yeah.
locked in these trenches of chaos and confusion,
Yes.
frustration,
Now we're
anger,
smiling.
anguish. And now we're so aligned with our brand, its message, its tone. Like we're
Mhm.
even building the coolest thing is coming, you guys. Like I just want to spill the beans, but I can't. But it's
No?
coming and it's so sexy. It's so sophisticated. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, so
And
unique.
we're just gonna keep leading you to your next. But you know, the most important piece here is not just the education, it's the
No,
implementation. And
right.
so the Porchlight takes build, engage, sell, and create framework to create your own pathways, your own methodologies, your own frameworks, your own design, you guys. You are meant to design you were meant to design from the minute you said yes. Okay. So we're leading you through these essential pieces of building your own house of branding. And over in the Porchlight, not only do you get the teaching, but you get the implementation. You get the community, you get the support and accountability and camaraderie. You get to lock arms in the trenches with your sisters, your Porchlight sisters, and you get Heather and I as your leaders and mentors. And we don't just look at you guys as numbers. You are more than that to us. Okay.
Yeah,
And we
that
will
is.
continue to drive that message home because we are not the snake oil coaches that are just here to take your money. We really want to watch you rise.
Well, we've been watching it on that point. We've been
Oh,
watching people rise. In the short time that we have
yes.
been, that we opened our doors and we turned on the light and we pulled out that chair. I mean, look at what our women, our
Oh
sisters
gosh.
are doing with us and for themselves. And
Yeah.
so we want to thank you already. If you're listening to this again and you're in the porch light, like we just commend you. Congratulations on your progress and believing in yourself and
Okay.
then believing in Heather and I to guide you and nudge you and support you when you fall, because we're going to catch you, but we're also going to push you. We're also not, we don't want you stuck. And that's why we have the next. And that's why we put that into this program. It's that next, wherever you feel called to, that's your next, because you're never late. You have arrived at a community that is going to help you and lift you up at every level you are.
Absolutely. So you guys, if you've enjoyed this three-part foundation, strap in because we're bringing more. More is
Yes.
coming to the table, more food, more knowledge, more wisdom, more pieces for building. And we cannot wait to have you at our table. You guys, we have made this so ridiculously affordable. It's not even funny. We're being told by so many in our industry that we're crazy for having it at the price that we have it for what we're offering because
Yeah. Yeah.
nobody is doing it the way we're doing it. Nobody is offering it the way we're offering it. I meticulously designed this framework. It was implemented in $1 million coaching groups. And so I know the value of what I'm bringing to this table because I designed it. Okay. It's unique, it's original, it's creative, it's innovative, and everything you get here is proprietary. So you're not getting something that's rinsed and recycled and repeat from another coach. This is all concepts that are original from me and Heather. So it's uniquely created by us for you.
Oh, it just makes my heart sing that we can do this and
Yeah.
give this. And so many women are accepting and so excited about this. And so we want to thank you, A, for joining us on the three-part series. If you made it to part three, congratulations, because we know that people fall off and life happens and it gets busy. So you can always go back and request. And if you need more information from us, let Heather or I know. You know how to contact us. We are in the academy. And of course, we have this information here. So do let us know. So, Heather, this was a wrap. This was amazing.
It was. It was amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us in the three-part series. Thank you
Right?
for participating. Thank you for investing in you. You are
Mhm.
your greatest brand asset, and we're so proud of you for choosing you and choosing to invest in you. And we cannot wait to watch you grow, watch you glow, and watch you rise. Okay, you guys, the
Love
light
that.
is on. The coffee is hot, the table is ready, and we're here waiting for you.
Thank you so much. I love it. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye, guys.